welcome. So today I wanted to share with you my thoughts on doing kindergarten with my little princess using the Good and the Beautiful curriculum. Just a summary of my experience using this curriculum as a homeschooling mom. So I'm actually really excited to share with you the curriculum that we got for this new upcoming year, which just came in the mail this past week. But before I do that, I wanted to share with you my experience with the curriculum for this kindergarten year and how that went. So this year was my first year using a formal curriculum, as well as doing a more structured form of homeschooling. So before this year, we were doing what you would consider preschool, and so it was not very structured at all. It was lots of sensory activities, introduction to letters and sounds, and lots of picture books, and a few other resources I gathered here and there. But for kindergarten, I decided to purchase a curriculum. I had been hearing so many good things about the Good and the Beautiful, so I decided to go with this curriculum. And upon further research, I fell in love with the idea of it. But of course, I still didn't know with complete certainty what it would look like for us, or if it would work out for us. So what did I learn in my research that attracted me to it? Well, it adheres to a classical education philosophy, which is the philosophy that I wish to pursue in our homeschooling. It also closely follows the Charlotte Mason method, which I also admire and wish to integrate as many aspects of it as I can into our homeschooling. I also learned that it is not strictly Christian, but it does acknowledge God. It makes references to our faith in God. It doesn't go against our Christian beliefs in any way. It's just in a more general way that they integrate this into the curriculum. Now, it is important to mention that for me, it was not crucial for the curriculum to have biblical teachings, just because I do so much of this myself, and I actually prefer her Christian instruction to be based on the Bible itself. And last of all, I could see that it was aesthetically pleasing, which was also very important to me. It has beautiful illustrations and overall presentation. I love this because, as I have mentioned before, I believe it's so important for us to give our little ones the best quality of everything. Books, any materials that we present to them, that they're just beautiful and of great value, including aesthetic quality, because if we can appreciate beauty in art and beautiful illustrations, I know they can too. I also wanted to share with you my thoughts in choosing a curriculum, because that has actually not changed. My approach to choosing a curriculum is still the same. So I love keeping things simple, just because I feel that leaves a lot of space for us to have joy in doing things. Because if we complicate things too much, I think it's going to be more of a burden, and we're not going to find the joy in it. So for me, it was important every step was done with patience and not to have too much pressure on myself. In this step, choosing a curriculum, I didn't want to place so much pressure on this decision, as if my little one's education solely depended on it, and as if somehow it was a fixed decision that was set in stone, forever a benefit or a burden, and that all our homeschooling future depended on it. So I didn't want to approach this first step with such a dreadful view of a curriculum. So I decided not to do that. And so I joyfully and expectantly, I decided to get the Good and the Beautiful for that first year. And this is how it went. First, I have to say that my little princess loves school. She loves everything that has to do with learning, and so she naturally has a very positive attitude when it comes to school. And so I think this has helped a lot. But the curriculum itself is so lovely and easy to work with. It is scripted, so it is so easy for the parent to to just open and go. And it progresses very smoothly, building on the previous lessons and preparing the child for what is to come. And I can definitely see results in my little princess. She has learned so much this year. I can see it, especially in the area of reading, because it is one of the easiest to observe and to see how they're improving. I can honestly say that at the very beginning, she was reading lots of words. She was reading sight words and simple sentences, but it doesn't compare to her fluency now. She is reading so good. I think that the curriculum has worked very well in equipping her with the skills that she needs to read fluently. But she has also been learning so much in other areas, such as math, her math skills. She has learned a lot there. She's also learning to tell time to the hour. So I think that the curriculum has served its purpose, and I'm actually very happy with it. And so like they say, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So again, with that same mentality of keeping it simple, I decided to keep the good and the beautiful curriculum for the new year. And so I'm really excited. We actually just received our curriculum this past week, and both my little princess and I were so happy to take a look. And so I do want to share with you that curriculum, but I will be making another video to share that with you. So finally, what I want to do is I want to share with you a little bit of what the work that we have done in our workbooks, just how that looks. We are also on schedule. We're going to finish June. We're going to finish in the month of May, so we are going to have June and July, just to have a little break, and not exactly a break from school or learning, because that never stops. It's in the everyday activities that we do. It's in all those experiences, and I actually want to do more of that. I want to take her out and explore out in nature, and do more activities here at home, bake, cook, all of those wonderful things that we can share with our little ones. And so I'm really excited about that. But I did want to show you just what it looks like, what the work that she has done, and what that looks like, because to me it's so satisfying to see those workbooks that are almost complete, and just to go back and see all the work that we have done. But before I do that, one final thought I wanted to share with you. I strongly believe that the curriculum, like the books, the workbooks, that is not the essence of education. That is just like a starting point. But education is so much more than that. It's in all the interactions, all the experience that we have with our little ones, all those activities that we do with them, just even the atmosphere in our home, the way we interact as a family, we are actually showing them and modeling for them kindness, goodness, and patience, and all those wonderful things that the Word of God mentions. And so that to me is more important than anything. And so, yes, I love teaching her those basic skills like reading and math and all of that. That's important, and that's what the curriculum is there for. But I think that overall education is so much more. So I did want to share with that. In case you are also in the process of choosing a curriculum, just keep that in mind. There is so much more to education. And so now I'll be showing you a little flip through of our kindergarten books from this year. so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.